I'm Carrie Gatto with Keller Williams Realty, and today on Let's Get Down to Business, I am interviewing Sam Allen, who is a founding attorney of Law Mom. How are you?
Awesome. How are you?
I'm doing so good, thank you. So, to start us off, could you just describe your business?
I do estate and business planning, and I'm a lawyer. But I promise it's not like boring. We try to make it as fun as we can. But mainly, we are here to counsel our clients on making the best decisions for businesses, their families, and ultimately their loved ones.
Very good, excellent. And what inspired you to start this business?
So I was doing general practice. So what that means is kind of doing some litigation work. So in court, what you see on TV, although it's not that glamorous, doing
Mhm.
contract work, all of those things. And then I had my son Wes, who is almost 3 this July. I had a really traumatic birth and I almost passed away. And even though I was a lawyer, yeah, it was really scary. I didn't have any planning in place. And I thought, okay, this is like definitely a message from the universe or people that believe in that. And I started writing my estate plan while I was in the hospital. And I was talking to my husband, and he was like, you should really share your story. Like, you went to school, you know that you need planning, you didn't have the planning, and you can really help people. So I was totally like that friend being like, do you have a plan? Do you have a plan?
Mhm.
And then I opened Law Mom and really started educating the community and my family and friends and just explaining what it means not to have a plan. And then here's Law Mom, and we have helped hundreds of families, and I'm so grateful for that.
Wow, that's an amazing story. Yeah, so important. And where are you located?
So we are in Duxbury, Massachusetts. Actually, this is really funny.
Yeah.
We're next door to my house in a separate building. And it's definitely like true to the name of Lama because it's a little bit crazy here sometimes, but we are moving to like downtown Duxbury, where like Brothers Market is. Some people are familiar with that. So we'll be moving in September. So exciting times.
Very good. And what do you love about your location?
So being at my house, I love that I can hop next door to like our where like my family is, and I have little kids. So I have a 10-month-old and an almost 3-year-old, like I mentioned. So if they need me, I'm right here. And then also I feel like our clients and potential clients love coming to my house because they get to really know me and like they're, like comfortable, right? Because it's definitely a house. Like so I'll miss that
Yeah.
when we move, but I think it's really there's something to be said about it, right?
Yeah, and I think feeling comfortable when you're coming to do an estate plan, which can be, feel uncomfortable is
Yes.
really important. Yeah, definitely. What do your clients say that they love about your services?
So everyone that leaves our office, like with a plan in hand, always says they have a sense of relief and this peace of mind, right? I feel like it's difficult for in a service industry because you're going into something that most people don't know a lot about, right? That's why we're here to educate and advise. But you're also leaving like without something, right? Like you're not like, oh, I'm going to buy like this cool new car or like this really great purse. You're getting it like documents, right? And so
Right.
I think it's really like the experience. We have to do the byproduct of the work because we need the documents, but it's really about the relationship. So what we hear is definitely that peace of mind. And then also just the feeling of that they're part of a family and our clients know they can call us, they'll talk to like an attorney, we're available, and they always say, oh wow, you're like a real person, which I think is funny, right? Because yes, I am real, but like it's like they're talking to a friend, but also someone that's guiding them, right? If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
that's awesome. Definitely. Um, so I know you already mentioned how, your business kind of came out of being a mom and you're, next door and you're accessible to your children, but any other ways that you can talk about how you've integrated motherhood and business?
Yes, it's definitely like a daily struggle. I always talk to my mom clients. And I'm like, it's funny because my days go probably similar to my other moms, like with what happens in the morning with the kids. So when I have like a mom client in front of me, I'm always like, is this going on? Is your 3-year-old doing this? So like it's integrated that way. And my clients have given me so much awesome advice, which is really cool. But I think I always have a struggle with like time, right? Because I'm like, okay, I want to spend time with my family, but also like the business is there and trying to like balance it. But I think for law mom, it's really great because it's clear what type of law firm we are. I think from the name, like you call us, I'm a mom. So I give my clients a lot of flexibility, but I also get that flexibility back. So my 3-year-old is a type 1 diabetic. So there's sometimes where emergencies come up and I have to leave, and I leave, right? Which is nice, but my clients are very aware and potential clients of like that part of my life. And so I feel like we're very relaxed, but we also get the work done because we have to have that level of professionalism, but it goes both ways, right? There's an understanding, which is really cool in terms of like the mom, being a business owner, and also just when stuff comes up, I feel like I can handle it so much better because with a 10-month-old and a 3-year-old, there's always something crazy going on at my house. So I think, and having kids makes just a big difference in my practice too, in terms of patience, for sure. I have a lot of
Yeah.
patience and like moving and putting the puzzle pieces together. But I think they both work well together, although it always goes back to like, there's never enough time in the day to do all the things, right?
Right. Definitely relate.
Yeah.
Uh, and also, I was just thinking as you were talking that you're probably attracting clients who have really strong family values, which goes along with estate planning as well.
Yes,
Ultimately, who it's
definitely.
for your kids. So that's very cool.
Yeah.
um, do you have a funny story for about being a mompreneur, or like an anecdote, or even a tip for other mompreneurs?
So I definitely have a funny story, and I say this all the time, but this was still during like Zoom times, right, where people weren't coming in, which is so great. We have so many people coming in, and I love it. I'm like, can I hug you? Because like I haven't seen people in so
Yeah.
long, and what we do here is so emotional and so like personal that you have to have that connection with your attorney, and that's like a big thing. But going back to a funny story is I always try to eat lunch with my kids, like before they take naps. So I schedule my lunches with them. And my son Wes was eating peanut butter, and I picked him up, and he gave me a hug and bye. And thank goodness no one was in here with me because I was like, what is that smell? Like all I can smell is peanut butter. And I'm like smelling it. And the person on the other end was like, what is she doing? Because I'm like looking around frantically. And I looked down and I was like, there was a big glob of peanut butter in my hair. And like, I'm like, sorry if you think I'm weird. It smells like peanut butter in here. And I have peanut butter in my hair. And it was funny, right? Like so silly, but like that totally happens. And even today I had someone in here and I was like, if I smell like chicken nuggets, I just came from lunch break, and they were like laughing with me. But I definitely
Aw.
think that that's a funny story. And also like tips, I would say, as hard as it is like give yourself some grace. Like my staff always says, give yourself some grace. Like you're doing a great job as the mom, like whatever's going on, like you're here, you're showing up, and that's all that matters.
I
So
love that.
I
It's a
have to
great
write
tip.
that down to myself on sticky notes everywhere so I remember.
Yes, me too. Anything else exciting coming up that you want to share?
Yeah, so we are really working on some events. So we're working on booking some really cool like wine and wills events, hopefully at local wineries, and then working with some brewing businesses to do like taps and trust and kids protection planning, which is basically naming guardians for minor children. So definitely follow us on Facebook, check out our website, and then our new office space has an event space in it. So we're going to really tap into local business owners and really try to offer community education and events at our law office, which the event space is separate, so that we're trying to like change the concept. Like a law firm is like a place you can go for other things, right? Even though the event space is like separate, you know, offering those educational opportunities to business owners and to our community overall, you know, because there's so many
Yeah.
things that come up in conversations with our
Wow.
clients, and we're like, we like wish we could educate, like who can we like send you to, those types of things.
That is awesome. What a great
Yeah.
idea to build community. Love it.
Yes.
And lastly, what's the best way for viewers to contact you?
So we are very much on social media. So we have a Law Mom LLC Facebook page. Our website's www.lawmom.com. And then you can send me an email, sam@lawmom.com, or give us a call. But we answer all different ways. So we're here and available. Or you can pop over, say hi to my kids, and stop by the office.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank
Great to
you.
meet you.
You too.
Yeah, definitely. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time on Let's Get Down to Business. Take care. Stop the recording.